Sebo omumbejja.
Nange nsanyusa okubanga ndi nammwe afternoon eno obweggulo luno. Mwebale nnyo okubanga muzze okuwagira Women in Film Symposium egenda okubeera wano Skies Hotel Protea Naggulu, era nga tugenda kubanga buli filmmaker omukyala gwomanyi ajja kuba waali. N'olwekyo gwali oyagala okulinaanako ku ba filmmakers oba ku bazannyi b'Ekinnayuganda abakyala nga beegomba obwedde oyagala okutulinaanako, jangu otulinaane tunyumyemu naawe Women in Film Symposium.
Omuntu aliyo nga tamanyi firimu symposium kimunnyonnyola bulungi akitegeera.
Symposium ebeeranga ate nja kuleeta ekirala kikugaziibwe ebeeranga summit ebanga olukuŋŋaana olwa waggulu ennyo si waggulu olusembayo kugamba nga buli omu akuŋŋaanye nga buli omu waali ng'ate tuzze okwogera okunyumya okudisikasinga okulaba way forward okulaba kwe tugenda mu maaso ng'abakyala industry eno.
Lwaki bakyala bo?
Anti women in film. Kakati munamu abasajja mukole ebyo.
Okay, omumbejja omwogedde ku nsonga y'okubeera nti abaana abanene ababaze mu film balina engeri gye baseducinga abantu bagenda basonsolamu ne baba nga bayitawo kakeeka. Kikyo kyogerako ki?
Kivudde eri leka kiva mabega. Kivudde mu kuba nti baproducer abasajja badirector abasajja baagala abaana bano okutekinga advantage oba okubakozesa nga babawuddiise babalimbalimba n'ebitundu nti nja kuwa ekitundu kakati walamba akalira ebintu ebifaanana bwe bityo. Awo nno munnaffe omu wagambye nti ate n'abawala nabo bakola kino kye tugamba ennaku zino beetega balowooza nti okubanga bagenda kugenda n'abaami abo ku bbali kinaabaweesa paati. Naye nno tubagamba era tubagambye nti onookomawa kubanga filmmakers companies za film nyingi nnyo mu Uganda onookomawa okugenda nga walampa obuliri bwa buli lukola. N'olw'ensonga eyo tugamba nti talenti yo gy'oba okulembeza mu maaso weewa ekitiibwa ne industry eno wejja okuweera ekitiibwa.
Ekibuzo kiri bwe kiti musazeewo okubeera n'abakyala bokka olwaleero ate nga firimu n'abaami babeeramu, lwaki tosudde abaami olwaleero?
Nedda leero egabadde mawulire kubanga abakyala badirector abali ku board babadde we bali okwogerako nammwe ensonga lwaki tulabye baami bangi naye ng'abaami bali wamu naffe. Tulina abaami ba film producers, executive producers, aba film companies abali naffe ku nsonga eno. Kubanga era bwe tuba tutambuza industry tetugitambuza ffekka ng'abakyala. Ebizibu ebimu bireetebwa abaami, ebirala bireetebwa ffe abakyala ne tukaluubiriza abaami. N'olwekyo tulina kutambulira wamu newankubadde omulamwa gugamba nti women in film. Twagala tusoosowaze omukyala ono tumutwale mu maaso. Kiringa bwe bagamba nti girl child. Naye tebategeeza nti omulenzi bamusuula eri. Baba mufaako naye nga baga nti ono gwe tulese emabega tumusembeze mu maaso kwekulaba nga tulina.
Twogere ku challenge zemusanga nga mmwe abakyala amushuutinga firimu ezo.
Anti nze nakugamba olina kukugamba nze challenge sizimanyi kubanga buli kyenda kyowandiyise challenge nze mba ndaba musomo mba ndaba nga awo ngize so challenge sigikuza.
Akigambibwa nti nno omutindo gwa firimu ekiguleetedde okubeera nti nno gukyali gwakireko mu Uganda y'ensonga y'okubeera nti nno badirector nga bw'ogambye bakozesa abantu abatasaanidde olw'okuba balina bye babaagalako. Tugenda kukola mutya ng'abakyala olaba nti tekivaawo.
Ebyo bye bimu ku bye tugenda okulwanagana nabyo. Tulwana okulaba nga firimu engero zaffe eza Uganda zinyumizibwa mu ngeri ennungi egenda okututwala mu maaso etutwale ku international platforms tubeere nga tusobola okurepresentinga Uganda bamanye nti Uganda gyeri si lwa siriimu si lwa amiini si lwa ebyo byonna bye babadde batumanyiiko naye olwa firimu engeri ennungi ezinyumiziddwa obulungi.
Mu art industry nga drugs zisusse mugenda kukola mutyo okulaba drugs nga zisusse mugenda kukola mutyo okulaba nga ekitole kiyimiridde nga tebakozesa drugs.
Simanyi ntabwe eyo weeva nze ng'omusomesa wa performing arts sinnaba kutegeera wekiva muntu kubeera nga alowooza nti okozesa drugs kyekinamutwala mu maaso. Kugenda kunoonyereza kituuke ku nfeete naye ng'essaawa eno nze benkola nabo sibalaba balina nsonga eyo
bwe twalaba Bobi Wine ng'agenze mu Oscar Awards twalowooza nti oba oli awo alina engeri gy'agenda obbanga abakitulamu omwenge abali mu film industry yayitako ewuwo ng'avuddeyo okujjako ewuwo kuba twamulaba nga ashootinze documentaries netugamba nti oba oli awo agenda abafire gyakitulamu mu film
ate ndoozi obifunye bubi. Bobi Wine yali character mu project ya Moses Bwayo. So Moses Bwayo wetuwuliza nga ba filmmaker. So si Bobi Wine character wakati olulala ayinza okuba nga Bwayo agenze kukola ku migaati nga n'ow'emigaati agende waaba emigaati ng'abanyonyolamu. Tekimwetaagisa. Olugero lwali lwa Bwayo yali amanyi byagamba nga mulimu Bobi Wine. So Bobi Wine yali talina nsonga lwaki ajja. Naye nga tuli naye kubanga naye artist era mwali mu art industry wangi.
Ekibuuzo kyange kigamba atusuubire nti nno we munaaviira mu lukuŋŋaana lunene nga waliwo desika eteereddwawo nti nno omwana singa atulugunyizibwa olwa kalakata olw'okumulimbalimba asobola obbatuukira ne mu muvunaano oyo dayirekita.
Yessebo ekyo ekiri butereevu ddala. Ekyo kyennyini ekyo ekimu ku mulamwa gw'ekintu kino ate era ne director omusajja atulugunyizibwa omukyala wa ddembe okujja n'atuloopera. Tujja ne mutuloopera tulindiridde.
Ekisembayo anali kunyaku interaction n'omuntu omu ava mu art industry yatwalibwa mu rehab nadda n'agamba nti mubatwala mu rehab naye teri bintu ebyo byokusanga ba artists ntukola nti waba ali mu rehab kyasobola okikozesa then wadda n'atava ku mulamwa.
Kakati nga bwe nkugambye nti ensonga egenda ginonyerezaako ku mulembe ogwaffe tewaaliwo njaga oba drugs ezireekuba abantu benyweranga kasigala na mwenge. Kakati ebyo bye tumanyi okubatangira naye kakati nga bwe wazzeewo ekyo genda kiyita ku nfeete ntegeere n'ekiba mu rehab kuba sikimanyi. Sebo obadde olina gwosembayo
oluddemu bbanga ddene ayagala okuyimbira how do you manage the business part of film and passion.
Embuuzo mugasenga kanaana
nekyo nga batusimbudde banebamukikoona Nakayo Veronica award winner 2024 nayebale ngana nomination endala munaani mufifu nga best actress mu feature film. Kati nzuri tuli wano tuli wano women for film. Yes, tuli wano kuwagira women in film tubayita muje genda kubeera nga 26 mu mwezi gwa 11 of skies wakulu ku rooftop okuyingira emitwalo 5 mujja abalungi come rub shoulders with us bangi mutulabe eyo ngamba banaye just wish I could talk to that lady ngenda kubeerawo nga ntudde walisi abamanyi mukimanyi sikuwawa I never get tired of my mind, so please come have this fun. Kusitula baana bawala bakwata mukono kozi bangi nnyo baagala okuyingira art industry naye nga tebamanyi wakutandikira nga n'okutyatya bangi nnyo batya nga tasobola kuyimirira maaso go nakugamba njagala kino okukikola naye nga balina passion abe tugenda okukwata ku mukono jangu come to us kyova twataddewo monologues ziyamba nnyo abaana okutya okuguma yes ziyamba nnyo abaana okuguma nomanya yes I can do this. So muje
abaana abasinga okufuna challenges naddala mu firimu era abalakira okubeera n'akasente director n'akosa omukisogo omukosa kyayagala akasente kano emitwalo 5 tekabanyigirize
tekajja kunyigiriza kubanga oba okufuna kati mujje mukozese guno omukisa mufune ba directors ne ba producers abatagenda bakozesa wabula nga gwagenda okufuna muti ogenda kuwayo emitwalo 5 bagenda ofuna tojja kumaliriza ofunye kingi okitegeera. So mujje egyetaano right now okiwuliranga emingi naye kyogenda ogifunamu kinene okusinga egimitwalo 5.
okubeera nti notuuka n'okwangula awali kitegeeza nti oyise mu bingi abintu bino challenge abaana zebayitamu waziyitamu era wazisomoka otya era badirector oyinza bagamba bigambo ki abakozesa abaana
naziyitamu ate naye
bakozesa
omwembi challenges naziyitamu challenges zezino tujja kujja ng'olina project njagala ogikolamu oba opisa ogenda kumpumula omulimu then ongamba okuwa omulimu guno sooka olinnya akaliri ffe tukayita kaliri linnya akaliri of course kumanya kyoyagala nze namanya kyenjagala from the one tewali nsonga lwaki ontwala kaliri okuwa omulimu ngenda kuzanya nze olineetaaga nange nkwetaaga the end of the day so kyeŋŋamba abaana abawala manya kyoyagala buli lwomanya kyoyagala tewali agenda kuteeka wansi nti ajja kujja kugambe nti linnya akaliri omugambe nedda sebo otambula ogende then ojja kutuuka ate ku mulala anaakutegeera olwa talenti yo gwe gy'olina tumanye kye twagala tuleme okubeera n'enjala ya screen njagala bandabe ku tv no way when the right time comes bajja kukulaba bakukuwe gwe mwenyini ogabe bannainererera nze nzanye fiimu n'ezimu sizijjukira nakuzijjukira obuli olinaga mami nkulabye wano yes nti naye zonna nsiinaamu n'emu gye baali banteekeza advantage of no mulekerawo okubeera n'enjala abaana b'obuwala buli kimu kirina ekiseera kyakyo abantu abo nga baba bakikoze abadirectors abalungi tubagala nnyo naye ekyokuba nti olina okubaako kyonzijako ku mubiri gwange okumpa okuliza awo tugenda kukalitukuza tubuleko obwana obuwala banti tebasobola nakwedifendinga bayina tasobola kuyimirira n'agamba no kozi baba basinga amaanyi ate n'okumutiisa n'amutiisa so bambi tubuleke nabo buveeyo kozi ensi ejjudde abaana b'obuwala abatemagana tabula abatembalaba babalaba
so obudde buno ensi etuuliddemu ekisiya industry biki bye mugenda ng'ogyeko okubeera nti mukozi ya mungabwezi ebigenda okwongera ku mutindo gwa film industry egambwe naffe tugereko nga bananki
naye nga tukitambudde bwotulira art industry bwetwatandikira kale nga nze wenatandikira ne kati tuli twakolanga film nga bakuwa emitwalo ebiri ya transport essaawa eno okola project nekugulira n'ettaka samulere ekiraga nti tukula ate era nga tukyajja nti n'ekifaananyi buli kimu kati kiraga nti tulina step ahead so we are soon we'll be up there gye mutwagala but let's first appreciate kye tulinawo essaawa eno
Vel, olowooza kino kisobola okuggwawo lwa nsonga oyo gw'ogadde mutagenda kalirye yajja gana ogendera director tajja muwa paati naye wajja kuba wakkiriza kubanga paati ajja kuba agyagala
anti kakati oyo mwana ow'obuwala ekyo kikugamba these directors and producers are users ojja kuba tonnaba nakusijjawo kigere ekyo kisembayo nga gwakumaze ng'alinona shamira oba jennifer whoever ali mu pipeline so kkiriza gaana bw'oba kiri kyenagambe tule kyetulina kyetwagala bw'oba nga yo good ng'omulimu gw'okukola bulungi trust me nti bw'ona ogenda ajja kuweyingamu naye alala okufiirwa omuzannyo ono n'akatanda kansigaza omuzannyo naye buli lwe bajja nga tamanyi na kituufu kikyayagala tafudde they will take advantage of you yes ojja kukkiriza naye naye ajja kulaba by'anaayitamu ng'amaze kijja mubeerera ekyokuyiga olulala wanamugamba kalinnya ajja kudduka misiri 3 marks mwebali kwagala art industry mwebali kutwagala ekituufu you guys mutwagala mwebale thank you so much nsiima tusiima ffenna sijja kwebeera nsinze
They are so seductive that when they come to the production house, maybe they are cast to do something, to do a role, you find that they start being so seductive to those producers, those directors, which is bad. As these people have come up, especially Madam Jessica, that we are launching this, please let them be hungry to join the female projects. Like I've given you an example of feeder, like Uweso, it was for girls' education, but most parents did not take their girls there. They did not solicit that sponsorship. That's what I'm saying. So to be plain, we are also somehow fake to ourselves. We are not trusted to ourselves. And another thing which I'm appealing is that let the male producers, maybe those who own production houses, let them forgive these small girls. Because for us in Palwe, we do get students from Makerere, from other schools to come and do internship in our company. But you find that such a things which the other Madam Veronica was talking about is happening. It is you. She said it is herself. She guarded herself. The first guard is you. You have to secure yourself. Don't go in for anything. Because they might threaten you, Nze Kutunda. Oh, Ntunda, how can you sell me? It's me to sell myself by proving to do exactly what you want me to do. Acting is to put yourself in a certain garment and you fit it. You are acting something which you are not. Like for example, if you act a certain role, it's like the world or the society wants to define you that way. That's also another problem, that most of the girls, when you give them certain role, they fear, they shy off. They fear to act them, like maybe acting like a prostitute, like what say, how will the world see me? They'll start defining me that way. So we should not fear, let us believe in ourselves, and yes, we can. You have that slogan in you that, yes, I can. As long as you are trained, as Madam Mariam is training people, as long as you are trained, you can. Me, when I began film, I was in MDD at school, and I did tell you I have a background of being a police officer. I worked with the American Embassy as in security. So we have that background of fearing. We as women, African women, we fear for ourselves. And it's like somebody tells you, and you start adoring that man. We as women, we should come out. We should come out for ourselves. We should believe in ourselves. That's what I'm saying, that we should sensitize them, sensitize the society. They should not take it negative, that film is a ruining talent. That's what also we parents think. Like it was for musicians. So let us also sensitize the society. I think through making some, maybe TV series and whatever, to sensitize the society against them mistaking what? The film sector. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. President.
That's an interesting question. And it goes back to what she said. When I was... When I chose film, first of all, I knew, like I always tell people, that when you're creative, you don't choose to be a creative, it chooses you. A lot of us would gladly welcome the freedom of actually being an engineer, lawyer, a doctor, and being happy with it, and letting society accept us. But unfortunately, when you're a creator, when you're a filmmaker, it's something in you. And when people ask me, is it a career, I call it, it's a purpose, it's a calling. It's beyond a career, because a career you can choose it, and you can work at it. But film is, we are ordinary people that live extraordinary lives. Because you get to choose who you become, maybe one day, maybe the next week or the next month. I think my husband can attest to that. He never knows what he's going to get. But he has like many women in one woman. So that's a gift I give him on a daily basis. But what I'm trying to tell you is that with this generation we're in, and Mariam can attest to that, there's finally money to be made in the film industry. There's finally something to look at that's bigger than arguing with your parents or your family. You're constantly trying to prove to everyone around you that what you chose is valid, like your dreams are valid. Film is much more than a career. I think we are the voices of nations now. We actually are the last visual media that can cause a revolution. It depends on how you want to be depicted. I see so many faces here that I've worked with, and they're younger than me, and let me tell you, I am in awe of this generation. Because when I was that age, that one, girl in red, I didn't know what I wanted to be. I couldn't even go against my parents, so I did what they wanted me to do. I got a bachelor's in chemical engineering, a master's in petroleum, but every day I sat on that TV and dreamt of being those people, of having the freedom to just live, not to exist. Because when you're creative, you live. It's like when you get that role and blood is pumping through your veins, and it's incredible to do what we do. So film for me, like I said, is finally time to make money. It's finally time to tell the Ugandan story. And most importantly, the young women that, I'm going to give myself props at Savannah. So, at the Uganda Film Festival, the year before, I think I took Best Actress. Then I trained Tracy Kawabito and she took Best Actress. This year, Penny Nampango was again, she took Best Actress. I continue to empower these young women, even if it means for me to step aside, because they are going to be bigger than anything we ever envisioned. And it's incredible to be part of their journey. So when you ask me, is film? Anyways, okay, who do I give it to?
Today you are like literally.
When you look at a career in film, look at me. Ladies, you're sitting here on behalf of the others who have stayed home. If you're thinking of having a career in film, look this side. I started out as an actress for theatre at an age which was not your age. I was younger, but I was focused. I knew what I wanted, and I spent my time with people who were better than me, so that I could learn from them. Otherwise, if you're on the same level, you understand? So a career in film is broader than theatre. That's what I would say. Because you can come from being an actress, you go to being a director, you go to being a producer, and then you can even executive produce. You sit home and things happen. When you're tired, I'll sit home and things will happen, and I'll earn my money. So this is a career that is endless. Actually, they were all food. You keep earning.
I sit on panels with her every day, and it's almost we are fighting for the mic. I'm the one.
I'm looking at these young ladies. I want to call them little ladies. These young ladies, and I feel like if I speak a lot,
Mariam, okay. We are here to advocate for them. We're here to speak for them. And the next question, as you really get to what's in you, before.
To continue with what she was saying, I'd like to give a remark that it is only film business, it's only film industry. Without career, you can work. There is no retirement age, there is no qualification age. You can act well as a pregnant woman. If really you have that baby in your tummy, that baby is acting. Eh? You see? So, film is the only business which employs zero qualification and has no retirement age. That is what I say.
This symposium of women in film, I'm hopeful that it's going to bridge those gaps. We're not going to have uptown, downtown, commoner, creating a chirala to We are all filmmakers. Nana is doing great films in Uganda. Haven't we seen that? Yes. Kawabito won in her film, she was speaking Uganda. So I don't know why we have that uptown, downtown. It's not necessary. We are all Ugandan filmmakers telling our beautiful stories.
What is uptown? What is downtown?
Okay, the first time I heard that, I was taken aback. Because when you're telling a story of a people, it doesn't matter. You see, English is not our language. And I get very frustrated when I see even later at downtown, first of all, I'm going to be honest. Even when I'm acting, I really struggle to attach the emotion to English sentences because that's not my language, that's not who I am. The authenticity of my performance depends on how much I connect with the language that I am using. Kakati, yes, twogera oluzungu ffenna abantu gamba nti bw'oyogera oluzungu oba wasomera oba mugaga. But the bottom line is that we're trying to change that narrative. I think that came about with, exposure and what people could have access to in equipment and actors. And others were doing films on a really low budget. Others had access to some funds. And so that divide is what people started saying, downtown ne uptown. I think about downtown, bakola sento okutusinga. Faba uptown twogera ozungu ne muteeka ne ku panels wali. Naye omukyalo ono nkukakasa, bakakauti yezito okusinga. Okitegeera, yatugambye the Parliament kakati. The bottom line is, again, Jessica is the answer, because I have really tried, like Mariam has said, I am moving more towards indigenous languages with quality productions, because to me they make an impact. Also, we're losing generations to the English language and the Western lifestyle. It's the only way that our children are going to remember who they are. And they will emulate the same way they learn English from TV. If your child doesn't speak Luganda but enjoys a certain film, they will learn. And it's imperative that you people that are sitting in this audience, because you're the future, is any Mariam tugenda kuyitalinga tuba executive producing nga bwagambye nga kacheke mukateekayo mu banka n'omukyalo si bwe kulima kakati nze omukyalo ono njagala kuteesaamu naye tukole firimu eki nga naye bwe yeeyita nti wa downtown nange ndi wa uptown, we can co-produce a production. Ebigambo bibaggwe ku mimwa kyekyo kyokka kyensaba.
Mami ebyaddayo wa downtown.
Excuse me.
Nana yabyogedde sinza. Bagamba.
Anyway, back to business. Yeah, me, I don't see any difference between the downtown and whatever. We all produce what we call local content. It still remains what? Local content. And we are fighting piracy over bringing in what? External content from abroad or wherever. Maybe Hollywood, whatever, Nollywood. And they come and water it down, and then they swallow our market. I may use that local language, English. They swallow our market. We are struggling with the market because of those other, maybe what we may call that external contents. So whatever we produce here in Uganda is a local content. Struggling with the English, when you are like making a content of a Muganda, olugerunga lwa Kiganda, oba lwa Kicholi, oli ali ku Lubenga asa ayogera Luzungu, it doesn't come. It doesn't come. It's like we are mixing up these things. You know, I'm like, I stay too much with the Nigerian. It's like we are what? We are intertwinkling these things. That's the problem. Like Munyoro, I'm carrying my pot, I'm acting, I'm like in a Munyoro thing, and then I'm like there, hey, I'm going to the well. Most of the times, even the accent we use is very poor. When we are what? When we are acting, they force you to act something which is really, which you can't fit in. It's like me here, Bella, you tell me to go and romance a man. Do I have the right words to use in English? I don't have. I come from Uganda, Uganda very limited. You don't know. So if you tell me you cast me romance to be like maybe a corn old woman, sugar mama, whatever, I won't fit there. And my producer will be mad with me, trying to force me to speak English and whatever. We should always look at the fitting of a certain particular actor. Yes. If something is not in line with that, with the casting of that person, really let us change. Let us change. But we should not keep on forcing people to speak English. Like now we have a problem. I may feel proud somehow. We have a problem of aged women like me to act in English. Baba Nonya Mukina Uganda Festival. I'm speaking it here openly with the camera. They looked for a woman to act as a mother, a corn mother. They failed. And me, I was not willing to take up that role. Because where it was ending, I read the script, where it was ending, I wouldn't like it. like in Chirimuru, how you feel. So at times I read the script through and see how is my role ending. I take it or I don't take it. You see, so we should not classify. I think it's like classifying. It's not good. We are all producing local content.
Now, Veronica, about that in women in film.
Thank you so much. Kakati me, I would think, ekiyinza okujjawo ekyo kiri kimu. Buta usually tutuuka ku sets gye tukolera. Olina njja n'atandika okubayisaamu amaaso. Like n'agamba, like they say downtown, ono wavaawo? Wa Mariam Ndagire? Oh, bambi be bano abaana ba Mariam Ndagire. Like, okay.
Bawa. Let's
But usually tukifuna on sets, like we go to work, not to Kayo, you introduce yourself. My name is Veronica, I'm a producer. Okay. Okay. Got it. No gentleman like actually super entry description of it is about to him. Oh no, come my way up behind. Okay, no gamba akati banondiwa. Kachina kutandikira kufe. Fena tuli omuntu omu agende kutande. Fe tulina nnyo ng'ombe egamba nti batugamba nnyo batuyita aba downtown. Ene wa Mariam Ndagire. Aba downtown, ne tubagamba fe aba downtown tubasinga okuzannya ntera nnyo kaayana ne Godfrey. Bera mugamba ne mugamba fe aba downtown tubasinga okuzannya, tubasinga talent. Mwe mukalakata luzungu. Fe tuvaayo mu Luganda n'okubawa ekintu kyo, karakita n'ogiyingira n'ogituulamu n'omuntu n'akusanga ng'ayagala obeera ekirala. Like, but you know what? No, it starts with us. Tulikira okweso sura noku gamba kundi asinga, kundi musinga, tewali asinganyo. Fena tuli omuntu okufera, we are actors. Fena tulina that. We are here. Like the Jevia Nataka passion. Right now, it is a business. We go in everything.
Can I just say something, Veronica? You said Mariam's students are downtown.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Savannah is considered uptown, but all my actresses that have won awards for me have come from her school. So you see, that's where I think there's a serious propaganda issue going on.
Let me clear that.
Yeah.
But you remember to eat at downtown, we are up there. Yes, I proudly say that.
Yes,
we are up there, and thank you, Major, for that.
Okay, now the gentleman in the building.
First and foremost, what I would like to say is that as our judge in the extreme end has mentioned, let's go local and let's be one team so that we speak the same language. I think that is what I would mention. We go local and let's speak one language. When we speak one language as women in film, it will show some unity and harmony to the viewers. That's my take.
Veronica, she wants to say something.
I'm like, no.
And that's right. I'm reading here. Comments.
This year I was like, we need to be intentional as we are launching. In that people don't think like it's a cocoon, another cocoon of a few, yet you can also be part of it. That's why when I reached out to Mami Bella and I said, Mami, tukweta obede kupano. Omuntu ali wansi ali inspired by Mami Bella ajaga manange, I aspire to build that panel one day. Because we are limited by how we think. And how we think that places like this we can't approach them. You think that you can't approach Nana or you can't go to Savannah Moon, yet you can make an appointment and walk in that office. But you've been programmed to think that you are a downtown filmmaker. There are offices you can't approach. These are things that we keep telling people every day, that UCC is here to serve you. Like, they're not doing a favor for you to give you workshops. They're not doing a favor. They're serving you. And for you in your small production company with 5, 10 people, you're there saying, why not to the government? You're going to stay like that. It's going to take you to change the mindset and say, I'm going to shift. As women in film, we are going to do whatever we take to see that we bring everyone on board. But it's also going to go back to the people. When you say, I never know we are a it's okay. Sigara no like used to be poverty mindset. I don't know if you get. Like used to be poverty mindset, and then you're going to say, I've been in this industry to okay, sigara watch. But today, as a woman, I speak to you who's going to watch the video. You need to rise up and get your voice echoed in that great mistake.
Thank you very much.
A lot of people on sets tell me, Han, you can't hire Nana. Because I will tell you if you've gone too far. It's that simple. And most men, being men, don't like that. But be that person and know where you have to go. People won't cast you. Write your own scripts and cast yourself. Is that going correct?
That is wonderful. From you being seductive or you yourself wanting to be the actor out there.
Thank you. It's a two-way thing. Abamu kuffe tujja n'ebigendererwa birala mu film. Oli najja naye agamba nze tekinkwatako. Oba nkola ki oba nkola ki, I have to be there. Ne mbaamu n'oli ajja ng'agamba, at the end of the day film ejja kgenda naye nze ndi wansigalawa. Kati kyekirima kye yagambye kituufu abaana b'obuwala twambala bubi. Banange twambala bubi n'otunida omwana ow'obuwala azze ku seeti nga nibo zijjula kufuba. N'omugamba oyise ng'ajjidde na ku boodabooda. Kati n'osasira mu kkubo mwayise. N'ogamba kati jjukira empewo ya booda ekufuuwa eguze. N'ogamba bannange ekituufu kitandikire ku ffe. Yes, n'abaami bano abamu mulimu abalina amattu. Naye bw'ojja nga weesaaniise. Of course, kwesaanika kisaakibana ojja kunganga siri musaaya yapawo bigere. But mulimu ebitundu ebimu bye tulina okwesigaliza mu ffe. Tusigalemu ak'obukyala at the end of the day. Because twambala bubi kyo kituufu. Creatives twambala bubi abasinga. Most abawala. Twambala bubi nnyo n'okutunuulira naye mwenyewe n'ogaa okay. Kati tukolere kimu naye kyosazeewo. Naye kitandikire ku ffe. Ngana na bwagambye genda mu ofisi y'omuntu nga mutuufu naye bwira. Sinange mbalaba abaana b'obuwala nze mbageya mu nze tojja kumpulira nkubya wala. Naye munze mbanga kikoze atya. Tekibadde kirungi. Kitandikire ku ffe nti n'omwami naye nga ne bw'ogenda n'olope wamumpeja n'ogamba gundi akoze bw'ati agamba really. Naye ate waliwo oga nti wabadde oyambadde otya nga question terina weesala.
Just coming to the hotel is a privilege to us, and we thank you for honoring the CEO request to come in. We thank you, we appreciate you. And on behalf of the hotel, as we create our content out there, think of coming to Skies and creating content. We have good rooms, we have good view. You can think of coming and creating your content at the hotel. You're welcome, and we shall talk and see how to go about it.
I thought you were going to say free of charge. Thank you very much.
Jessica, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to talk. You always look up. This is that. Thank you so much. Mariam Ndagire, you know, I'll never stop thanking you because she's so potential in me before I even discovered myself. She's so talented in me, like Yanda Vangasinina. And thank you for always pushing me. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to us. Thank you for honoring Jessica's invite, because you didn't know who you were going to meet. My final remark, mainly to the ladies, is about respecting yourself. Respect yourself. Respect is like a mirror. If you respect yourself, you will be respected back. So respect you, your body, and your ambitions. Because you have ambitions, you know what you want to become. Won't respecting it because we get them far. They will come crumbling. Wait and wait. Please stay here, be focused, respect yourself.